Hi, welcome to this quick presentation on AI-RRM for engineered insights. My name is Sagnick and I am a solutions engineer here at Cisco. So historically, networks have used something called traditional radio resource management, or RRM, to manage wireless connectivity. You can think of RRM like a very basic old school thermostat in a house. It only turns on the AC after the room is already too hot. Your access points are constantly listening to the airwaves. If they hear too much interference, or if a lot of devices are suddenly near them, they react. They might change their channel or increase their power, but they only do this after they detect a problem. This reactive approach was fine 10 years ago when we had just a few laptops, but today it is a fundamentally broken system for modern businesses. The biggest problem with traditional RRM is that it has zero memory and foresight. It only knows what is happening in that exact second. Imagine a large Imagine a large executive meeting room. At 9 a.m., the room is completely empty. The Wi-Fi access point in that room is perfectly happy. It's sitting on a quiet channel using low power and just waiting. Then at 10 a.m., 30 people walk in for a major presentation. Instantly, 60 devices need to connect to the AP all at the same time. All those devices are sending signals to that one access point for connectivity. The access point gets overwhelmed and starts to panic. It suddenly sees massive interference and tries to change its radio channels. But changing channels while people are actively trying to connect is like pulling the rug out from under them. The result? Laptops get the spinning wheel of death, your calls start to drop, presenters can't load their slides, and half of your allocated meeting time is spent trying to get the meeting to work and saying, sorry, you just cut off there. Can you repeat that again? AI-RRM takes the control out of that local reactive system and moves it into the cloud. AI-RRM looks at weeks and months of historical data. It uses machine learning to understand when employees arrive in the morning and when meeting rooms will be at full capacity. It stops reacting to the present and starts planning for the future. With AI-RRM, the network knows that every Tuesday at 10 a.m., 30 people are going to walk into that room. It learned this pattern 3 weeks ago. When those 30 people walk in at 10 a.m., the network is already waiting for them. There is no panic. There is no channel changing. Every device connects instantly, the video calls are crystal clear, and the presentation starts on time. So hopefully you now have a better idea of the value of AI-RRM and what it brings for our customers. Some common use cases for customers include a customer is frustrated with having to manually adjust the radio frequencies on a given day. The customer's Wi-Fi struggles to handle lots of devices at once. Suppose that most workers come into the office on a given day. Busy meeting rooms have slow online meeting performance, and the customer has no insight into the Wi-Fi performance and telemetry. If any of those use cases come up, this is a great way to introduce AI-RRM and the value it brings for the customer.